Good morning and welcome back to the Onondaga Nation Fieldhouse for LASNAI 2017 Day 3 action. I'm Tom Scavetta, as I'm about to call the action between the Rochester River Monsters and the Seneca Marksmen. It is currently 10:32 a.m. in the morning, and we've been here for a while at the arena. 3 games completed already. LaxAllStars just defeated the Laser Sharks Neon in overtime, 7-6. That's right, they just snuck by Laser Sharks Neon 7-6. As the face-off is about to take place, it'll be number 33, Andrew Bracey, taking the face-off for the River Monsters, who's been very successful in this tournament so far, as he wins. Well, as Seneca looks like they might come up with it. No, still a loose ball, and it's still loose. And it's raked up by Seneca as they move the ball around. Seneca in their blue jerseys with the white lettering. And a quick shot there by Seneca. Just missed as they'll get the rebound there. Marvin Curry. And Rochester in their white uniforms with the purple and it's like very light kind of teal blue trim. Almost looks green. Here's Jarvis rushing down. Jarvis finds Murphy. Murphy looking to drive inside. Murphy, nice spin move, quick shot, and he scores. That was Sean Murphy. Brendan Murphy. Excuse me, Sean Murphy played earlier. Brendan Murphy with a nice goal there, putting Rochester up 1-0. And Murphy also opened up the scoring for one of their games yesterday. So Bracey, he'll tee off again. This one is won by Murphy, and Colin Bauman picks it up on their hand, flips over to Bracey. Here's Stewart. Stewart, cross-court pass to Crawford. That is Zach Crawford. And Stewart has it back now. Jarvis looking to put a nifty move inside, picked up by the Marksmen. They take it down the other end. That was Brody Thomas. They get it across mid-floor. Here are the Marksmen. Quick shot there. Stopped aside by Jason Briggs. But the Marksmen are going to get it back. Here's Lucas Beaver. As Pulver didn't realize it was on the floor. It's a loose ball. Recovered by Lyndon Stevens for the Marksmen. The pass and the feed inside. Shot by Scanlon. Blocked by Briggs, but Beaver picks it up. Here's Beaver. Nice pass inside, backdoor, no, but the pass cannot be handled there by Scanlon, who gets bashed along the boards. And Bauman fighting for that loose ball. He had it for a moment, but the Marksmen get it back. 10 on the shot clock. Not sure if the Marksmen realize it. And the Marksmen look, a wraparound shot off the mark, attempted there by Scanlon. And here come the River Monsters. Stewart gets it across mid-floor. And Stewart trying to elude a couple of Marksman defenders, trying to get past the third, and a quick shot. Stopped there by the Marksman goalie. That is Craig Seneca. It was a very aggressive play here early on. Marksman, quick shot. One hopped and stopped by Briggs. That shot was attempted by Joel Kimmelwicks. River Monsters looking to get it across mid-floor. Tony Leroy in the game as well. Murphy picks it up. Murphy, the speedster, already has one goal. Nice feed inside, the shot by Jarvis as it was stopped by Seneca. Marksman down the other end. Only one man to beat if he hurries. A quick shot. Nope. Briggs saved it with his stick. And the Marksmen have possession of the ball. 11:05 to go in this first half. 1-0. River Monsters lead the Marksmen. A quick shot again, saved by Briggs. Scanlon. He's gotten a couple of good looks early on. River Monsters in transition. Here's Colin Bauman. And Bauman gives it off to Stewart. Bad pass by Bauman. And the Marksman down the other end. Here's Scanlon one more time. A shot, score! Chase Scanlon ties the game up at 1. That was just a poor handoff pass there by Bauman, which led to that steal by Scanlon. And it was only a matter of time. Scanlon taking a couple of good shots early on. Finally gets one through. Past Briggs for the goal. Face off at mid-floor. As Bracey and Tony Leroy, another good face-off, but it's won by the River Monsters. Looks like Jarvis over there as they move the ball around. Quick pass inside and a score. That was number 13, Zach Crawford, and a beautiful pass by Matthew Kaser. So Crawford puts the River Monsters up 2-1. Couple of early strikes by Rochester. And we have another face-off. As it is Bracey and Leroy. This one is won by Bracey, actually. Here's Bauman. Bauman trying to spin away from a couple of defenders. And it's going to be an over and back on Colin Bauman. Marshall Lucas Beaver, a nice shot, finding the lower right corner as he has his first goal of the game. We are now tied 2-2 between the River Monsters and the Marksmen. I'm Tom Scavetta calling all the action for you here. This is the Lacrosse All-Stars North American Invitational Day 3. Some relegation action. Our 2 semifinal matchups will be later on tonight, followed by the third place game and then the championship game. Face off, false start on the Marksmen, won by Bracey. Jarvis with possession. Jarvis, there's a pass here along the boards, as the ball will be rewarded to the Marksmen. Yeah, it looked like one of the River Monsters were in the crease. Marksman, nice behind the back pass there by Scanlon. And a quick shot by number 49, that is Andrew Young. But stopped there by Briggs. Marksman have it back. Lucas Beaver here. Nice pass inside, and the shot staved by Briggs. Nice cut by Scanlon, though. And Beaver getting smushed by one of the River Monster defenders. Beaver hits the deck, still has the ball. And look at the defenders. It looks like Cooper getting in there. It was Crane, actually. And look at this, Beaver. Oh, my goodness. And Bauman getting in there. Chris Crane, what a play. As the ball goes out of play, and the Marksman, Lucas Beaver, heading back to the bench. All bashed up there by the River Monsters. Tyson Brown in the game. And Marksmen now have possession. 6:58 to go in this first half. We're tied 2-2. River Monsters all over the Marksmen. And a quick shot there by Young, saved. And the follow-up is good by the Marksmen, as they look like they're going to take a 3-2 lead on the penalty. And that goal was scored by number 16, who is not listed on our roster. We'll get to him in just a moment. That was Frank Thompson. So Frank Thompson with the goal. And Rochester had that penalty kill there for slashing, and Seneca just capitalized. River Monsters with the ball. Down 3-2 now, under 6 minutes to go in this first half. Nice behind the back pass by Scanlon. Beaver's all alone if he hurries, and Beaver, shot stopped by Briggs. It's caught in his padding, and we'll have a stoppage of play. As there's something on the floor there. And River Monsters with possession. It's Murphy. Crawford now. Finds, looks like Jarvis, a shot, and he scores. Jarvis ties it back up at 3. So Jordan Jarvis getting in the stat sheet. 5:12 to go in this first half. 3-3 tie between the Rochester River Monsters and the Seneca Marksmen. Very back and forth game as of now. A lot of good games today, game 3. A lot of these teams fared out very similarly in the tournament as they're fighting in this relegation bracket. Bracey wins another face-off. The pass was a little high for Crawford. That's going to be interference. No, it's going to belong to the Marksmen. And here come the Marksmen. That was Frank Thompson. And Beaver looking for some daylight. It hit off the back foot of Young. And physical defense along the boards there as the Marksmen pick it up. Beaver trying to backhand it. He has it. Shot clock is down to 10. Marksmen need to hurry. A quick shot there by Thompson off the mark. Beaver gets a back. Shot clock did not reset, down to 5. Beaver hesitation step, and he puts it in the back of the net for his second goal of the game. Lucas Beaver giving the Marksmen a 4-3 lead. Each of these teams started the tournament Thursday in their own respective pools. Rochester actually made the playoffs before falling yesterday in the round of 16. As Bracey and it looks like taking the face-off now is Scanlon. So a different face-off guy there for the Marksmen. I mean, when you're facing off against Bracey, try a couple different guys. He's going to win most of them. River Monsters down 4-3. Here's Murphy, full head of steam, looking to move things quickly. And good job by the Seneca defense, Carl Kettle. And the clear attempt there by Seneca, Chris Seneca that is, gave the ball, put the ball in harm's way, but the Marksmen now down at the other end, 2-on-1. Beaver, nice pass to his teammate, Rudy George, who finds the back of the net. Seneca Marksmen 5, Rochester River Monsters 3. With 2:30 to go in this first half. I'm Tom Scavetta bringing you all the action here. You can watch these games up on YouTube.com. Well, if you're watching them now, stay tuned. We have a lot more action coming later. Face-off won by the River Monsters. Here's Matthew Kaser. Kaser finds Jarvis. He lost it for a second, popped out of his stick. And inside it's Stewart, Adam Stewart with a nice shot. And he scores to bring the River Monsters within 1. And Bracey yet again comes out for another face-off. Bracey and Scanlon will tee off at mid-floor. Much needed goal there for the River Monsters. 1:33 to go in this first half. Face-off is won by guess who? Bracey. But the pass, a little high there for Phil Cooper, could not handle it. Seneca with possession. As they move it around, here's Lucas Beaver. And Beaver passes it over. Beaver has it back now. And a quick shot there, saved by Briggs. Looked like that was Tony Leroy with the shot. Here's Pulver. Over to Stewart. Under a minute to go in this first half. Stewart One more time inside the backhand, and he puts it in. The behind-the-back backhanded goal. Adam Stewart, what a fancy play there. His second goal of the game. Very flashy. If only we had instant replay here live, but when you're watching back later on, you can rewind that back and look at that goal again. Face off at mid-floor. And that's the third marksman taking a face-off today. That was Lyndon Stevens. And let's see who they give the ball to. Under 10 seconds to go. It'll be rewarded to the River Monsters, but they need to hurry. Just 5 seconds. Jarvis looking to drive inside. He's going to take a quick shot. It hit the top crossbar, as that will do it for the first half. Very entertaining. Rochester River Monsters 5, Seneca Marksmen 5. I'm Tom Scavetta, and so far it's been a very entertaining first half. We're going to take a quick 3-minute break, and we'll be right back with second half coverage. Welcome back to the Onondaga Nation Fieldhouse. I'm Tom Scavetta, as we have Game 4 of Day 3 action. It's the Rochester River Monsters and the Seneca Marksmen. We're about to start the second half. The score is tied at 5. Face-off at mid-floor, as it's going to be Andrew Bracey for the River Monsters and Carl Kettle now for the Seneca Marksmen. Fourth guy to take a face-off today for Seneca. Bracey wins it with ease. It's a loose ball, though. It's going to be scooped up by the marksman, Andrew Young. Quick shot by Scanlon off the mark. Here come the River Monsters and Kaser. Kaser will set things up. Kaser finds Jarvis. Jarvis, pass back to Kaser. He lost it. Scanlon, a race for the loose ball, as he'll get there. Scanlon still unable to scoop it up, though, trying to rake it. And the River Monsters come away. And that is Greg Cameron. But he lost it. And a transition opportunity here for the marksman, and he scores. That's number 28, O'Shea Rogers, putting Seneca up 6-5. Costly mistake there, as the marksmen now have a 1-goal lead. Nothing much Briggs can do there defensively. It's Lyndon Stevens back facing off for the marksman. Not many penalties in this game. And we have a false start. River Monsters possession. Jarvis has the ball. Jarvis, nice give and go. Excuse me, little pick and roll action with Stewart. And he got popped after shooting it. And that pass, the Marksmen have it. As the Marksmen pass the ball around. Shot clock is down to 10. Scanlon looking to drive inside, trying to get it past Briggs, cannot. And a new 30 is set up with whoever gets possession. And Gage Thorpe trying to rake it, but Beaver gets it for the Marksmen. Beaver pushed aside by Murphy. Still has it, though, as the pass sails over Scanlon. This will be an over and back. As Jarvis tried picking it up. Looks like an illegal substitution, or too many men, it seems. Gage Thorpe will sit in the box for 1 minute for the River Monsters. This looks like Thorpe could not get off in time. 6-5, Marksmen lead the River Monsters here in day 3 of LASNAI 2017. I'm Tom Scavetta. Stephen Stamp taking a break right now as he's beginning to walk back over. Here's Scanlon as they move the ball around. Scanlon looking for some daylight. A quick shot and a score by Stevens on the power play. So the Marksmen take advantage of the power play, man-up opportunity. Nicely done. So 11:16 to go in regulation, as Seneca now with a 7-5 lead. So 2-goal margin. As both teams now back to 5-on-5 lacrosse. Murphy. And Murphy, nice no-look pass. Jarvis trying to get inside and feed it to Murphy. Murphy, quick shot, and he's going to score right through the 5-hole. And it one-hopped past Chris Seneca. So Brendan Murphy, his second goal of the game. Good job there by Murphy. 10:25 to go in regulation time. Seneca will try their 5th faceoff guy of this game, Andrew Young, to go against Bracey. Bracey's been winning the faceoffs, getting the River Monsters a lot of extra opportunities and possessions. So 5 minutes into the second half, we have a good one on our hands. 7-6, Marksmen over the Rochester River Monsters. Over and back on the River Monsters. Quick transition here, Lucas Beaver. Backhand shot, and Beaver's going to score. Lucas Beaver, that is now his 3rd goal of this game. He's the leading scorer. Beaver puts the Marksmen up 8-6, is now the official talking to Colin Bauman, as Bauman and the River Monsters turned it over to allow that goal to happen. So the score should read 8-6. Marksmen. 9:15 to go in regulation time. And this face-off is won by Seneca. They haven't won many. As Jace Sowden had it for a moment. Here's Frank Thompson. As he's trying to just smash that ball in. The River Monsters pick it up. Here's Colin Bauman in transition, unable to field it properly. They'll slow things down. Now Stewart loses it, gets it back. And Stewart just pummel over a defender. Pass inside. Jarvis, a shot, and he scores. Jordan Jarvis with his 2nd goal of the game. So now Rochester with 3 players with 2 goals apiece. Jordan Jarvis joins Brendan Murphy and Adam Stewart. One of the defenders just got absolutely mauled by Stewart. Just put his shoulder into him. His whole body, actually. Face-off won by Bracey. Bracey throws it over back into his defensive zone. Scanlon's going to get there to pick it up. And Scanlon still with possession, under 8 minutes to go. And that was Beaver. There's the pass inside, behind the back shot. Saved by Briggs. As Beaver will pick it right back up for Seneca. Little pitch and catch. Beaver, nice behind the back pass there by Stevens. A shot by Scanlon, little wide. Second chance opportunity as Stevens, another quick stick shot, but saved by Briggs. 7:20 to go in regulation time. Here come the River Monsters. Brendan Murphy unable to field it. Murphy gets it back. Murphy has a man if they hurry. It's Zach Crawford, and Crawford scores to tie the game. 8-8. River Monsters tie the game at 8 goals apiece. They have 8 goals. Only 4 players have scored, but each of them have 2 goals. Now Zach Crawford joins the 2-goal club with Jordan Jarvis, Brendan Murphy, and Adam Stewart. As we drop under 7 minutes here in regulation, this one looks like it may be coming down to the wire. A lot of good quality lacrosse being played right now. Bracey wins another face-off. Flips it to Jarvis, who has 2 goals. Jarvis looking to go inside. Jarvis, looking for Bauman, who cut in nicely. Pass just a little high. And here comes Andrew Young down the other end. Young trying to feed it to his teammate, unable to handle. Young fires over to Scanlon. As that one hops. The Marksmen save it. That's Kettle. Kettle past the Beaver, a shot. Stopped aside by Briggs. And Briggs fires over to Stewart. Be careful, this guy's got wheels and he's big. Stewart just running over people. Flips it to Jarvis, and Jarvis took a shot from behind. Helmet pops off. Play will stop momentarily. As the ball will belong to the River Monsters once play resumes. As let's see, there's going to be a little roughness call there on the Marksman. Believe that was on Kettle, number 2. So Carl Kettle will serve a 3-minute major penalty. There's a big chance here for the River Monsters. Jarvis unable to handle it, but they get it back. As Stewart lost it. A lot of stick checking going on. Stewart not too pleased. As it's like one of the Marksmen will now send the penalty. Looked like he was cross-checking. That is going to be, it's going to be double offsetting. So Stewart for the River Monsters will take a minute, along with Tony Leroy for the Marksmen. River Monsters still have about 2:10 left on their power play. Murphy, it's 5-on-4. Jarvis, pass inside, a shot by Crawford, stopped by Seneca. Jarvis, one more time as he tried to skip it in there. Hustle here by the Marksman. Over and back is the call. Under 4 minutes to go in regulation. Score is Rochester 8, Seneca 8. Thompson, as he passes over to Lee. No, that's number 27, Jimmy Jimerson. Leroy still in the box. There's the loose ball. Beaver gets it, a quick shot, wide left. As shot clock is up. So Rochester will take over. Yeah, like there might have been a player in the crease as well. Seneca fields this one behind his own net. Dangerous pass, but he finds Scanlon. Scanlon crosses mid-floor. Under a minute to go in the penalty. And a quick shot and a score by the Marksmen. And they did it short-handed on their penalty kill. And they take a 9-8 lead. Good job there by Seneca finding the goal. As looks like we have a timeout here. As the River Monsters now fall behind after having a 3-minute power play. There's still 33 seconds left on it with 2:43 to go in regulation. Rochester has caught some tough breaks over these last couple of days. Then you see LaxAllStars player Brian Whitmer working on the sideline for them in the box, working the door. As we're about ready to resume. That goal, by the way, was by Rudy George. And that was his second for the Marksmen to put them up 9-8. 30 seconds remaining on the power play, but Seneca still attacking here. Scanlon. As they're looking to just kill the rest of this penalty. Under 2.5 to go. Scanlon, as he lost it, but gets it back. 3 seconds on the shot clock, puts a shot. Wide right, hits the net, out of play. Power play is over. But Stewart and Leroy still in the box. Too many men for Rochester. Not sure what happened there. 1:55 to go. The clock will stop under 2 minutes in a close game. .155 to go. Seneca Marksmen lead the Rochester River Monsters 9-8. And this is not a friendly sight for Rochester. They've lost their opening game of this tournament 9-8. They played outdoors. As the Marksmen. There's currently a fire alarm going off in the field house. As my assumption would be somebody probably opened a door they weren't supposed to. As the officials, we have a stoppage of play. So with 1:55 left, the score is 9-8. As now Cooper will join Stewart in the box as play resumes. So a power play here for the Marksmen. Quick shot by Beaver off the mark. Loose ball is picked up by the River Monsters. Maybe now they can score shorthanded. Look at Kaser running down. Excellent work by Matthew Kaser. As Kaser needs some help. He's going to get some now. If you're wondering what that sound is, there is a fire alarm currently going off in the Onondaga Nation Fieldhouse. Has not stopped the game. And the pass is intercepted. Lucas Beaver. Crawford trying to chase him down. And Beaver shoots, and it's blocked by Briggs. 1:10 to go in regulation. Just 12 seconds remaining on the power play. Murphy picks it up, and he falls. 1 minute to go, folks. River Monsters down 1, 9-8. Jarvis trying to find a lane. Pummels over one defender. And that's going to be a pushing call on Jarvis. Seneca ball. Scanlon unable to field it cleanly the first time. Is now trying to figure out what that call just was. Not too sure, but nevertheless, it'll be Seneca's ball. And a timeout called by the Marksmen with 47.7 seconds to go, to be exact. Each team has one timeout in each half. It looks like somebody pulled the fire alarm. Yeah. As our cameraman John over here telling us somebody probably pulled that fire alarm. Not a pleasant sound when you're calling a game. I've actually never experienced this before. Now, the Marksmen up by one, a little jawing going on. Marksmen, as it was poked away by Murphy momentarily. River Monsters down the other end. It's Kaser. Bounce pass on the floor to Murphy. And Beaver picks it up. Clears it. A quick opportunity here and a score. No, let's see. No. Goal was wiped off. 22 seconds to go. But the Marksmen take it away again. It's Scanlon. Shot clock is now off. River Monsters desperately trying to strip the ball here. Scanlon. There's under 10 seconds to go. Scanlon still has it. As the Marksmen will just play it out. So the final score, the Seneca Marksmen 9, Rochester River Monsters 8. Good win for the Marksmen. They scored a goal short-handed late to take the lead. I'm Tom Scavetta calling you all the action. Don't go anywhere. We'll have another game coming up in just a few moments.